Thanks for tuning us in at Weather Center Live on this last day of winter. I'm Samantha Mohr.
And I'm Chris Warren. It is Thursday, the 19th of March. And here's a look at some of the things we're going to be talking about today on this edition of Weather Center Live. We're going to talk about, once again, the southeast. The rain and...
is in for not one, not two, but 3 rounds of rain over the next several days.
That's right. And meteorologist Reynolds Wolf is in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we're looking at some more wet weather on and off through the weekend. Reynolds?
On Friday, and then getting a bit of a break for the weekend.
And this time of year, it is difficult to get big snow events as the days are longer, the sun's at a higher angle.
Right. It's hard to get that sticking on the roadways and the grass.
Exactly. However, the temperatures right now might even smell. You know how before it snows, there's kind of that smell you can kind of get in the air. It's that really cold,
it's kind
crisp.
It kind of tickles your nose a little bit.
You kind of sense it a little bit that it's coming. And temperatures are going to be cold enough. However, getting above the freezing mark in New York at times, and then flirting with it. But you don't have to go too far to the north, or even in some cases to the west, to get some of that very cold air.
Oh yeah, no kidding. In the teens in Burlington, so that's pretty chilly. And that big dip in the jet stream, just keeping that cold air entrenched, Chris.
Right, so you have the cold air here, and then you get a little bit of a moderation that happens for the first part of the weekend, and then another cold plunge to round out the weekend and to start next week.
So Saturday, when you think, oh, it's not going to be so bad, what are they talking about? And then Sunday, reality check.
Exactly right. So take a look at today. Into the 30s, that's it for you. And then tomorrow in Boston and in New York, you're going to see temperatures that are 10 to almost 20 degrees cooler than average, cooler than what you might expect this time of year.
That's going to feel brisk for sure out there.
It's going to feel brisk.
Very, very brisk. And look at that. We are continuing to stay below freezing during the overnight hours as we head into this first weekend of spring.
It is going to stay on the cold side. So now I want to show you something else, kind of something that looks hot. So this is what the disposal of 20,000 pounds of fireworks looks like.
Incredible. Just the crackle. Well, first day of spring officially arrives tomorrow. Hopefully a warm reprieve for long, hard winter. And we want to know what you have planned for the first day of spring. And we got a tweet in yesterday. They tweeted us here. Cat, sun, and crocus's spring is coming. That is one happy kitty. Yeah, and affecting some cities that were very spring-like just a few days ago, Mike.
Oh, D.C., holy cow. We get that nice taste of it a couple days ago, and now we're going right back into winter. Hard to believe, right?
So the timing, the impacts, what can we expect?
The timing, I think, is to be really precarious for us, especially for tomorrow morning's rush. Let's walk you through them.
Much better for Boston than the other major cities.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate it. Chris? When it comes to protecting their water supplies.
And some rice farmers are skipping crops to make money off their water rights.
That's right. And joining us live is Ryan Shore. He is a 6th-generation farmer in Butte County, California.
Is it true that some farmers, because you need water to, of course, cultivate your crops, but are some farmers actually selling their water instead of planting some crops?
Okay, Ryan Shore, thank you so much. 6 generations of farming. It's sad to see this kind of come to a bit of an end, at least for now.
And Mike Bettis is here with us to talk about how this is not just a California problem.
It's not. It's the whole U.S. When you take a look at how important California is to the United States, look at this. Maple grapes, raisins, wine, you name it. They do it in California. But watch this. The sole producer of all of these, including walnuts, prunes, pomegranates, the sweet rice that Ryan was talking about, they only produce it in California. If they don't grow it, we have to import it.
It's really a dire situation.
It is.
So thank you, Mike, for that.
All right, we're going to be right back with a look at where we can see rain.
That is so cool. That is really a great idea. Well, you're in a kayak, and one of the largest ocean species in the world swims right by you, and you've had them swim right by you.
And you can see it. I mean, if you don't know anything about them, it could be scary, but these are really harmless creatures here. Whale shark. We're going to take a look.
Showers, possible thunderstorms stretching over to Greenville, Spartanburg, Charlotte. Yes, you will be affected as well. Then a break of an action, and then another system moves in for the weekend. So in Atlanta, it looks like it's wet and cool today with that wedge situation. Friday, Saturday, we see a little bit of spring-like weather kind of set in for the first day of spring and the first start of the weekend, the first weekend of spring. And then the rain returns for Sunday and Monday, and we get a little cool and gray once again. So rain and thunderstorms from Texas stretching over into Mississippi as we head into Friday, and then Saturday it extends across the Gulf Coast once again. So you're getting the picture here. It is an extended period of wet weather, unsettled weather with the rain and possible thunderstorms here. And this is really going going to keep us unsettled at least through Monday. And we're talking 3 to 5 inches here in the Arklatex, some 2 to 3 inches across central Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee. We could be seeing that inch of rain as we head into Monday. And we're going to go out right now to Chattanooga and show you how things are going to be drying out for Friday and Saturday, but then another round of rain, Reynolds. So it's definitely on the cool, damp side for you there still. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Well, coming up, more on the water crisis in the West. So Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, all getting it this morning, that's for sure.
That's right, and we do have meteorologist Reynolds Wolf in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Reynolds?
Watching all the fireworks explode. Well, it is the first day of spring. Finally, tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully a warmer pre for a long, hard winter. And we want to know what you have planned on your first day of spring. Well, it's the last day of winter, and so it figures we have winter weather to talk about still.
Winter doesn't end tomorrow. I mean, it officially ends, but winter weather still hanging around, isn't it, Mike?
It is. It's probably going to stay through the weekend into the usual suspects, the Northeast. Here we go again, but the stage has been set, that's for sure. The cold air has really not retreated that much from the Northeast this week, and so we've got the cold air that's there, and so all you have to do is put some moisture up there, and next thing you know, we've got some snow. So that's what's happening for us. We've got the jet stream that's oriented in. I'm a betting man, so I'm saying that's their last 1 inch plus snowfall in New York. After this, we tend to get much less.
The last big hurrah.
I think this is the last big hurrah for New York.
Okay, yeah. Central Park's going to be blanketed for a short time.
Go out, enjoy it. It's the last.
And you can bet a lot of people in the Northeast are wishing for a tropical escape.
Yes. Maybe swimming with the fishes, like whale sharks. You know, that's the largest species of fish on the planet.
Really?
No, they're just friendly fish.
They're friendly.
Yeah, they're vegetarians.
They're just minding their own business.
Their favorite meal is plankton. You don't look like a plankton.
No.
But
I still look like food to somebody.
Somebody.
Probably a great white right on its tail.